Ugh. Okay. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Definitely want tutorials. No. All right, let's see. What am I supposed to adjust it to? I think I have sRGB. Yeah. Definitely have sRGB. Did it save it? Yep. Alright, good. No motion blur. God damn. Okay. We're gonna get to really push the ray tracing on this one. Never thought I'd see the fucking day. Oh shit, Discord closed. I guess doing the NVIDIA update made Discord die. Base reduction? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Nudity sensor? Nani? Is that me? Oh, there's two different people. I don't even have other skins. Oh, my Ween! What the fuck? Oh.
Back to the beginning. We all come
Whoa.
to a story with hope.
Is this in-game engine or is that a real person?
Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Boop-a-doo.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Is he still a horror author or whatever?
This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive.
Here, let's dim
This
the lights
story is
a
a
little here.
monster. And monsters wear many faces.
And let's turn this down a little. Yeah, whatever, fuck it. Holy shit. I'm playing as Mark. Oh my god. This is how Mark shows up to Eagles games.
Come on, Ed. We should go.
Already gone. Oh, that's just wood. Honestly, I can't believe they made another one of these. After so many years, you would think that the IP was just dead at this point. But apparently they were cooking up a sequel for a long time now. You never know, man. Mamma mia. Oh, shit. Oh, God. That was the inside of his ass. What did he say? Oh, fuck. The ghost, I mean? What did the ghost say? Is this Alan? This can't be Alan. Well, what am I supposed to do then? Oh. Damn, dude, I can't believe they killed off Mark like that. Wait, that's a little wiener. Alan. Alan. I like the idea that it's like Metal Gear characters. Alan.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are
Jesus.
you?
I can already tell you I'm
This
not
trip
gonna
might
like
take
this
a
new
little longer
fucking
than I
character.
thought.
Just keep
I'm sorry
Alan.
I've been
That's
gone so
it.
much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Oh, I thought that was a little boy.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here.
Yeah, I
show us
already
to the
hate it.
crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Why couldn't they have just Alan in the game?
Worth memorizing.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back. Hey, over
I
here.
could eat 5 cannoli.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Here? What do you mean? Are they with you?
Oh boy.
They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were
Oh,
doing
my
sneaking
neck,
around
man.
the woods at night.
Fuck. Take an Advil.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Damn, dude, she's hot-footing.
Here, wait. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Inside the mind place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Hmm. Bloating. Hmm. Looks like there's gonna be more mystery to this than I anticipated. All of them in 2010. Hmm.
I see you're
Okay.
already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
We're just getting started.
Oh, it doesn't pause the
Let's head
game.
down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Oh, well, he's dead as fuck.
Whoa.
Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Okay.
Fucking nature.
Kinda has a similar feel to the original so far, at least.
Sky.
A very Twin Peaky vibe.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
Next coffee's on me.
No, still not getting it. Try explaining it one more time.
Damn it, there, can I make it, Mulligan?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Wait, is this gonna be Mark?
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this.
The witch's hut. It was actually. I thought that was just a joke. Oh no! Here's Marcus.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Okay, I'm examining. Am I like missing something here?
Wanna start by inspecting the body?
Body is positioned on the table.
Why are they using my...
Ritualistic.
Dude, it's funny you said that. This was you. I already named him after you. Even his little tiny dick.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Yeah, that seems about right to me. Dude. Okay, there we go.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago.
Oh
I
boy.
haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Oh. Excellent attempt at being inclusive, son. You really did it now, Thornton. Oh, so that's how you juke.
So you knew our victim.
Didn't recognize him in
Ugh.
his current state, but yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably
Oh, you know.
something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to
Jesus.
Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Yeah, as far as we know, he might have been happy.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time
Oh,
here,
fuck.
waiting.
I knew it.
Someone left
Beer.
in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display?
Nah, he was killed here. Look at all the blood.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. I think that's everything. For now, at least. Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. I had to review the clues.
What? We already did. Oh my god. Well, it can't be premeditated because there was a fucking tripod here. Actually, you know what? Maybe that means that it was spontaneous because they were drunk and they had a tripod
planned
there,
for the
so they
murders
just
out
knocked it
near.
over.
Passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him.
Oh, no. I was right
But
originally.
why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
To confuse you specifically.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a
Dude, my
revelation.
fucking neck is
Piece it together.
killing me.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder.
Yeah.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Guess I go this way.
Casey, let's
Just
take a
an
look down by the
assumption,
lake.
though.
Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Let's see.
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Oh no. Good thing I turned around immediately because I'd have just been lost forever.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
It probably wasn't on purpose.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out
Well,
more.
I think it's kind of cool.
It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Wow,
Tracks.
impressive.
Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched
Dude,
out and
why am I
added
so
with a pen.
tired?
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words.
These
These words felt like a message.
felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Is this a character in one of Alan's books? What's
Someone's
happening?
been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, a witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape. And yet, there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named the Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to revenge her wrongdoers, if she was not a witch before she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. Oh, okay.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. I should profile Nightingale about this page. found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him.
What the
In
hell?
his chest. I must find out what. Found all I can here. Time
Like,
to
do they mean
properly
actually
examine the body.
physically hidden inside of
See what
him,
I
or
can
do they
find
mean like
inside.
emotionally he's got something hidden inside?
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Well, curiosity killed the bitch. You know what they always
Did
say.
you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school.
That sounds
I
kind of
helped Lola
sick,
build a
actually.
great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
You made it back.
Cheating on a
Good.
science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Oh, man.
Thanks.
Where
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
Man, I guess the morning caffeine and the workout hormones finally wore
Let's
off
try
here.
that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Sweet, sweet Christ. Oh. Is this the shortcut? Perfect.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
What tar fucking nation? Is this an electrical substation?
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Have a heroic day. Oh, dude. I have no idea. I'll wait until I actually use the thing before I make a determination on whether or not I want to, what I want to upgrade.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Man, fuck you, Casey.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
I was about to say, are you for real in the house right now?
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Oh, man.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Do they get to... Not going well? No, I'm just... Dude, I'm super tired.
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner.
She just said that she picked her assignment to go so far away from home. Do FBI agents get to pick which jobs they get? I feel like that's not a thing. I feel like you get assigned. What? Is that just a like a giant
the diner's just up
tampon?
the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Just
Oh.
how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
I see.
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Bittersweet nectar.
Diner.
Get it in coffee world. Get it where you can.
That's the funeral home. Oh, there it is.
Wow.
Jesus, Charlie.
Deer Fest.
You.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
Wow.
I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm
Dude.
happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey,
A
you
coffee
compare
and
notes for the
pie,
sheriff.
huh? Likely story,
Your
son.
time. We've looked through the case
Likely
files,
story, Jack.
Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since...
Is it these two?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and
I know
he's
it.
Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details.
Oh.
Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting.
Wouldn't be surprised,
And then
champ.
psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree."
Sold.
The tree. Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
You found a what? Where's the question? Oh.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Oh boy. Alright, what's next?
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
I'm guessing that's much worse.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Holy shit, man. I'm like seriously passing out here. Wow, this has not happened to me often. Who's involved?
The Cult of the Tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Man, I might fall asleep on cam tonight.
Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party.
Little power nap.
No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Something about the soothing sounds of the
So you found
typewriter.
something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay.
Making me sleepy.
How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
I mean, he did tell you. Oh, it's the
Thanks.
Celtic symbol.
This could prove to be helpful. Do me a
Or
favor.
Irish, I
Stick
can't
around
remember.
town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Do I fucking know you?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
I don't know how many people are named Saga Anderson there, bub. You might wanna catch yourself on that one. I think you might be the only person with the name Saga Anderson.
Good to see you.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Why is that good to know?
Take it easy.
Hey, take it easy. No. Hey, take it easy.
A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you, Saga.
I don't think it was like that though. I think that they're just fucking idiots.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job.
Like I don't think they're racist. I think they're just fucking
My guys have Nightingale
dumbasses.
at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
The murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard
Ah.
was my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real
I think it's the heat, man.
Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
The heat is making me fall asleep, I think. Like the heater being turned on. It's like it's just kicked up. It's blasting me with the hot air. I'm getting that
Hey, what do you know about that
that
waitress from
warm,
the
cozy Christmas feeling. It's putting me to bed.
Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always have been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible, but it's best not to take it personally.
Yeah, but how the fuck would she have known her name, dude?
Hey, boss.
Quit
Corpse
playing.
is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
There, I
I'd to
like
take a closer look as soon as
corpses.
possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
There, we got the corpse boss.
Anything you need?
It's
Just,
in the
let us know.
basement.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Boss. Do FBI agents actually have to wear these like FBI coats every time they're
So we
doing
share a morgue with the
a
funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't.
every
have that
time they're
problem.
doing a
Our
case?
only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
How is she qualified?
Something about morgues. They always...
I want to see her
I
credentials.
can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
Oh, more peepus.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
What was it?
There's
Oh, a
writing
heart.
in here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
With
This looks
tenacity?
like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Oh. Oh, I just have to go to the case board. I'm being dumb. What's the question here? Oh no, there's just
Time to see
another.
what Nightingale's
Okay.
body can tell us.
Oh. What the fuck? Do it. Alright, now you're pissing me off.
Think.
Oh.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
What did they leave in the chest? What are you talking about? Is that money or a wallet? What? I think it's a wallet.
It's
Wallet.
the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Oh no, it's a page from Alan Wake's story.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Oh no, that's not Alan at all.
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Shoot that motherfucker. There you go. Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
For what?
He's coming. No weapon. The page is set to get into the light. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now.
What the fuck?
The room.
This is not how the story goes. What an insult. Sometimes death screens just insult you straight up. Oh, wow. Okay. So they really didn't expect you to die here then.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now. Vanished.
Finally, that woke me the fuck up. Oh, shit. Man, the past 20 minutes have been, like, real sleepy.
He didn't have a heart. But he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on?
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
I
Well, I'm
kind of
glad
like
you wouldn't want to
Casey.
say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there
True.
a connection?
Looks
No.
to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Alright, let's look at the case board. What questions do we got?
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
That is not exciting, homie. I'm sorry. Guess that goes here. No. Okay, okay. Oh, this is actually just music. Wait, is she dead? Oh, she dead.
It doesn't budge.
Hmm. Where the sheriff at? Where the sheriff at? Pop!
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
I don't even know what the fuck I'm supposed to be looking at for right now. Figure out where Nightingale went. Didn't I already figure that out? Okay, so I'm right there. There's no more profiling. Do have 2 weapon upgrades though. It would appear. Oh wait, no. I only have 2 Skringles, but I need more. Yeah, I can't even upgrade anything.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
That shit's so fucking rude and stupid.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
I would knock someone's block off if they did that to me.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon.
Those are real pictures, right? Like, I'm not cracked in the
Mom
head.
may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Alright, well, we're gonna meet her mom at some point. For sure.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job. He'd be inside, waiting for her.
Seems to me like we know where he is. Yo, Casey. I know where he is. So I have to find something super specific in here, like... Oh. The hell am I supposed to do? Where is clairvoyance when you need it? Because it won't let me leave. I'm pretty sure we already figured out where he went.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Okay. I already know that. Dude, why
The
did
dead
it
man
not?
turned into a monster.
It didn't have the new
As a way to
information
fight
update.
him. Pages predicting the future.
Fucking asshole.
There's
Game.
no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Asshole game.
The page
Oh my
places
fucking
Nightingale
God.
back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Oh. I'm just being dumb. Game looks pretty spectacular.
They're a fine pair.
My client has been held here long.
Nightingale and his cult are
You gonna
dangerous.
let me speak to them or
We
not?
need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson.
Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case? Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't
Yeah.
been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Good to see you.
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
I'm guessing that I could have just gone left instead and it would have been right there. Yeah, looks like it.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting.
Happy Halloween! Hell yeah, Brunky.
To come clean, Anderson. I know
This
why
one,
Nightingale was here.
this is pretty good so far, Brosen, but I can't lie to you, man. I am like fucking sleepy. Super tired today. For no reason, out of fucking nowhere too. This game is just, I think what's happening is it's really, really fucking cold outside. And the heater keeps turning on and blowing on my feet and making me sleepy. So I'm just like, I'm pretty sure I've fallen asleep on stream like tonight, actually.
It annoyed me, but that was it. And 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail.
Pretty, it was really intense.
Describing
I just,
You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up.
but it's like actually cold now.
Cult, Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books
I think
of
it's
Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books.
Don't worry, I'll wake you up if you do. No, I think I already did.
Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him?
Let's see.
His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Whoop will tell me if I
Next
took a
time, give
nap.
them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Nah, at least I wasn't asleep long enough for Whoop to have picked up on it.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Oh yeah, but Brunky, what was the first one about again, and how does the story tie into it? So I'm not 100% sure yet, but Alan Wake, the main character of Alan Wake 1, he's a horror writer, and he was like writing the story as it went, and like the whole story was like the power of words, and then the darkness took over, and the evil gringos were Barpukalin, and yeah. And then at the very end, he just poofs into thin air and disappears forever to save the world. And now the creatures are returning, and there's a cult. Because every game that I play has a cult for some reason.
I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
But this game actually, so far, I actually like this game a little bit more. There's more of a, like a detective element to it. Like here, look, you go into your mind's eye and you get this huge case board to try and solve the mystery. It's crazy. And we keep finding these manuscript pages. And they're writing, like, on the manuscript pages, we're finding exactly what is happening to us being written down. And,
Saga Anderson.
it's being written by Alan Wake, it would appear.
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park.
Oh yeah, and the creatures are afraid of light.
And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by.
Bitch, you are not from Sweden.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling
I don't
Nightingale
understand.
was
Why do they have to make up some stupid bullshit? Her family ain't from fucking Sweden. Come on, let's be real here. Like, it's for real. Let's just be honest. They ain't from Sweden.
Spontaneous combustion? I don't know.
Here, hold on. I'm actually curious. Let me look this up. Cause it would be when her family came over, right? So let's see let's assume that she's like 20 years old. So her mom was probably living there at age like 0 to like 20 probably. So let's assume we're talking about like 1985 Sweden here. Okay. I can't find the information that I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get good information on this one. What a shame. I really thought that they would have more accurate census data.
Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain.
I wanted to find out how many black people lived in Sweden in the year 1985.
But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
But all that I could find was stuff that has happened over the past 10 years.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Right. Somebody moved that cooler.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in
Oh, he's
case.
dead as fuck.
If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Yeah, he's dead. For sure, 100%. Okay, we gotta follow the tracks. So we already got in our first fight, friends. No Nut November memes all over the FYP. It's not even November yet. But it doesn't surprise me. People meme about No Nut November every fucking year. I honestly, at this point, it's cringe, bro. I don't need to know about how much you're jerking off or not jerking off. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This shucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. I snuck out last night again, went to the big house by the lake. Instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm gonna go find out what. Gonna go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's gonna be epic. Oh yeah, give me that shit. Yoink.
A lunchbox again.
But
Who's
where?
leaving these out here?
Oh. So these upgrade our weapons. That voice. What? I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Oh boy. Are those Easter eggs? Yeah, they totally are. Oh boy. Alan is watching over us. Don't like that at all. So down there for Halloween, Brobus, do they give out candy? Like, is that a thing? Like it is up here? Like, do people go trick-or-treating and stuff? Or is that just a uniquely American thing? No. Huh. Yeah, it probably is a uniquely American thing. TBH, honestly. Okay, some pain pill. Oh, hold up. Oh. Come on, that looks like something you're supposed to shoot. I got played. Nothing is celebrated down here, I see. Really? I thought that as like a British colony, Trinidad would have been all down with the Halloween. Some really rich gated communities. Okay, got it.
Please, Anderson, just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Where the fuck am I going? If you ask for candy by some stranger house, expect to either get punched or the police called on you. I see. That's very unfortunate. I love Halloweeny. It used to be. This isn't a thing anymore, but it used to be the case in the U.S. that if you didn't leave out treats for kids to take, they were gonna fuck up your house.
There's another entrance.
My dad used to say, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Not sure where the tough get going to, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. Where the fuck am I going, dude? I think I just went in a fat circle. I would fuck up some kids then. No, you wouldn't even know. Like, they're gonna throw eggs at your house in the middle of the night. Like, you'd have no idea who it was. And then they'll run away. Did I stutter? I see eggs. I see eggs of green. Next kid that comes by my house is gonna get it. God damn. Poor little bastard. Just like a fucking toddler walks by your house, you just go out there and beat the shit out of him. Remember, it's just a bad day, not a bad life. But if you're having a good day, ignore this whole thing. I only have good days. There was actually some research that I was reading very recently, and Brosum, I don't know if you'll find this interesting or not. But, people who experience more negative emotions are typically more successful. Within reason, of course. But like, as a bottom line general rule of thumb, The research tells us that if you're really angry, you're more likely to succeed. But I think the reason, the thing there is just like, it's kind of like a yeah, duh moment. But a lot of people were really surprised by this because for a lot of people, it's no. It's not about being an asshole, Brosum. It's about being sad, being angry, being jealous. All of these myriad of negative emotions. Not personality traits. Where in the fuck am I? Oh, boy.
Flashbacks. Remember
I think I fucked it.
Sure. The
Wait.
North Side Slasher.
Skibbity, Ohio?
But that case was completely different.
the trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Oh, I see. Alright, I guess I fucked up. But like I was saying, I think the whole point here is that people who are happy are just content. So like they have no reason to really pursue any additional goals or anything like that, really. They just kind of stay where they are because they're already happy. What's the incentive to go and pursue higher dreams when you're already happy? But people who are angry, dude, they're still fighting. They're pissed still. Alright, so you got a question that a lot of people get pissed. What's your question? I highly doubt I'll get angry. But my answer might anger people, I'm sure. Is lemonade juice? It depends. I think there's two ways you can go with that. The answer I think that is most acceptable is probably yes. I would mostly argue that lemonade is juice. But the problem there, and where I think that the problem is that I think that juice should not include things with added sugars. Like, for example, it shouldn't be allowed to be called orange juice if there's added sugar. It should just be called, like, orange-aid, right? But the thing is, lemonade, it has added sugar. So I actually, personally, I think that the way that most people use the word juice, I think that yes, lemonade is a juice. But I don't think that that's what should be considered a juice. I think that the added sugars makes it its own thing. Because you can't have lemonade without adding sugar. That's just nonsense. And hello, Marcus.
Things going well?
Yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. It's just a little confusing.
Do I think lemonade is juice? I
The
agree
tracks
with
lead
what
into
Thomas
the
said.
water. Where'd you go from here?
Well, you think most people use the word wrong, but that's what it should mean?
Yeah, I think juice should be...
Oh, fuck you, game!
A presence.
I'm trying to talk about lemonade here, brother. About to make some lemonade, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm just waiting to see what actually.
Well, I already fought one goofball. That was like the first jump scare in the game. Alan Wake games don't... That's the first jump scare that's ever been in an Alan Wake game. Let me put it to you like that. I was not expecting that at all. Game is about to catch some hands from me. Wait, I already read this, and there wasn't water here last time. Ah, shit, he's gonna be in the tree, huh?
What is that? These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Oh. Okay, that makes
My
sense.
flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
I jumped, yeah, see, it wasn't just me.
Saga
Good.
stepped into the witch's hut. Inside,
That's
a
Alan.
bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut.
Helpful.
Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Witch's hut, eh? Don't like that noise.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just
Oh,
a deer,
boy.
but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
Poor bastard.
I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
He's fucked. At the beginning of this game, do you know what happened? The cops said, I'm thinking about retiring after this case, Anderson.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, and then she said, you know what happens to cops when they say that this is their last case, right? I'm like, dude, he's fucked. This might be my last one, Anderson, my last rodeo, and after this, I'm out of the game. I immediately said, oh, this guy's fucked. How do you like the knitting, hero? I had it made just for you. What a villain. Alright, fuck that. Yeah, fuck that. Nope. No sorry, Bob. This is the general store again? No, wait. This is new.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Aw, shit. This place ain't...
Hey there, Mr. Deer.
Yo, why would you turn the flashlight off, you freak? The fuck was that? This is a nice little wood cabin, though. Dude, alright, so I got a question for you guys. So, admit it. You know that a log cabin in the middle of the woods would be fucking great. Okay, if you just owned it. Like, you don't have to pay for it, it's just free. It's like the size of this one, maybe a little bit bigger. Let's say it's the size of this one, except with a large living room. Like, a very large living room. And maybe an extra bedroom. You get it for free. That'd be super sick, right? But wouldn't it be kind of fucking scary to actually go out and stay at it?
Oh, absolutely.
Wouldn't it be fucking terrifying? Like you know an axe murderer is gonna kill you, right?
I would not stay in that without a loaded weapon by my side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. You're either gonna get got by a human or you're gonna get got by a bear. A gun solves both problems, brother. Amen, brother. Alright, Alright, I gotta...
The more tree cover there is, the more weapons I want.
Yeah, for real, though.
Like, if the cabin was, like, in a clearing...
No. It's in the
you
trees.
mean in the deep wood. Yeah.
Yeah,
fuck
like
that.
like this. It's in the trees.
Yeah, okay, fuck that.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice this path. That's how wooded this area is. There's just roads everywhere and you don't even know.
Several
What the
loaded
fuck?
firearms and at least that.
I'll take a flamethrower.
I'm trying to be reasonable here.
Guarantee you none of those woodland creatures would see it coming.
The page described the
Yeah,
hut
and you
being
also
lit.
have the chance of
And mentioned her views.
setting the woods on fire.
Acceptable risks.
I mean, hey, that might be a way to get something that's creeping in there. But I don't know if
I
it's
need you
worth
to check out something later because I don't know if this guy is natural or not. Here's an answer to your question. If you have to guess, he isn't. I think that a lot of people don't realize this, but I'm gonna say like 99 out of 100 fitness influencers that you've seen that you have an idea of like, oh, this is what a swole person can look like. That person's on steroids. What am I supposed to be investigating here at the witch's hunt? Or house? Hut. Whatever the fuck it's called. Fuck you, Mark.
I didn't say anything.
I said fuck
I know
you.
Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place.
How's the
Bro,
job search
he's going back to Florida. What do you mean? There is no job search.
Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest.
I have
Saga stepped inside the witch's hut.
I have a job
Something
waiting for
rushed
me.
through her. A presence.
In fact,
Familiar.
I'm going to call
couldn't
tomorrow
quite
to
place it.
confirm that
Something
it is waiting for
long
me.
forgotten.
Is that the one that we were talking about? You actually have
It
it
was
for
already
sure
gone.
now?
Inside
The
a bright
airport.
light. Saga
Oh,
felt
okay. I
safe.
didn't know if you wanted that
Like
to be
nothing
public
could hurt her
knowledge.
here. There were objects that stood out to
Well, I mean,
Saga
they don't
as
know
if
what
the
I'm
light
doing.
had manifested them.
I could be
pulled
working
them
at
from
one
the
of two
darkness.
airports.
A shift in reality.
Yeah,
heavy with
okay,
hidden
bruh.
meanings. A coffee thermos.
We all
a
know.
shoebox. A mop and a
Yeah,
bucket,
the assumption
a poster
is
on
the
a wall,
larger one, sure.
And in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Yeah, okay, bud.
That's fine.
Stop assuming what I would assume. Pussy. Witch's hut? More
Light is
like
the key.
witch's butt.
To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well. Is Witch's ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale.
That's where I find it now. What? Oh. Eh? Oh, I see. Well, they're all here in Cauldron Lake.
Nah.
What do you mean, yeah? Alright, I'm at the witch's hut, but...
Tom, I think it's time that I revealed something.
What?
I've actually been taking pilot's lessons.
Oh.
I'm going down to be a pilot.
Yeah, this is just absolutely fake news. Please nobody believe this. There's no way that Mark could pass the flight test. It would be impossible.
Well, I mean, I could pass the flight test.
Oh, yeah?
The fuse box is missing a fuse.
Do it then.
I need to find one to turn on
no,
the lights.
I don't want to fly.
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't want to. Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
Can't.
you do it.
That's what I figured. I can't either. I wear glasses. They won't let me fly.
You can wear glasses to fly.
You cannot be a commercial pilot and wear glasses. You have to have perfect vision. The witch. Which old witch? The wicked witch.
You don't need glasses. You don't need perfect vision. You can have glasses.
Yeah, I'm not so convinced. I've heard this my entire life.
I mean, if you want to let that prevent you from being able to do something.
Either way, you still couldn't.
I see.
I'm just saying.
This one looks good.
You're
People
just
should
saying?
really stop littering.
I'm just
now.
saying that you couldn't do it. Mark would cause 9/11 this sequel. Yeah. For real, though.
Will ye of little faith?
What?
Another page. Making progress.
Oh boy.
The image of the witch in the sign.
Charlie video.
Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Yeah, brosome.
Alright, I want to see if this guy is natural now. We're done Alan Wakem for the night, but we're gonna probably play it again tomorrow night. Oh, my eyes!
Ah.
Jesus! Alright, let's see. That's Sam Solark. No, he does steroids.
Brosome really asked if this guy looked natural.
Well, actually... Nah, steroids. Here, let's see. Why didn't you just say Sam Solark? I know. Who the fuck doesn't know who he is?
Well, I mean, like, it could be some random fucking guy. You don't know.
Yeah, dealing with the consequences of steroid use. He has literally done steroids. Confirmed. I would say that he definitely does steroids, but I don't think that he's like retarded hopped up on the juice. Well, see, that's the thing, bro. A lot of them are actually honest about it. Like Noel, the most popular fitness influencer, I would probably say. He just outright says, "Yeah, you're never going to look like me. Don't even fucking try. I do steroids and you don't. You have no chance." So, you get to listen to this again tonight, Brosum.
I hopped into a
There
coffee
you go.
shop, and then
I
my
know you
jaw
like
dropped
it.
in shock
Don't
when I
pretend.
saw a girl who had
Don't play.
cool pants. They made me want to dance.
You know it's the
I started to advance to tell her until I heard a little voice say, "Stop! You're gonna make it weird for everyone."
This is kind of the best song ever made.
I said, "You're really dumb."
Co-produced by Mark himself.
That I was telling her that she was really dumb. I started to explain, and then I said, "I love your pants," and I was previously talking to my brain. She said,
You
"I
have issues. What do you
understand. I
mean?
made this pair
My
of
friend
pants
produced
by
this
hand,
song.
and I believe that it is time for us
I'm
to
supporting
dance."
him.
And that is what we did. We had a great time and all because I'd given a stranger a compliment.
It upsets me that they got rid of the TikTok noise that would happen at the end of every video, the free meow. Because it was just like the absolute trademark of cringe. So Mark, I couldn't help but notice that you didn't say happy birthday to Lumpy.
I was gonna save that for later when you were.
You
around,
know what
Lumpy.
happens next. Okay, alright, we got another meme submission from Brunky. Or should I say Brokey?
Oh my god.
That's right, I called him Brokey.
And this core group, as I mentioned earlier, 12 seasons together. They've been together forever. As Curry loses Brooks.
Wow, dude. That was offensive what he just did to that guy. Dude, just get off the court. Just leave. You're done for. You're done. Oh my fucking god, Brosum. The Sixers traded James Harden. Oh my god. Thank God. It was one of the best fucking trades ever. You guys are done for it. No, we wanted him gone. Every single person in the city of Philadelphia wanted that man gone.
Do we still want Joel?
Why?
Embiid?
Because he's awful. He's an asshole. And he was refusing to play, too.
I thought Embiid was the one that was refusing to play.
Both of them did. The problem... See, that's the thing, bro. He used to be a really good player. What did he do in the playoffs? He had one good game in the entire playoffs last year. And he's too much of a fucking drama queen. You guys need to reset y'all roster. Actually, I don't think so. I think this season we might see some vast improvement. I think that the real thing that the Sixers need to bring in is that they need to bring in an older dude who's going to get along well enough with Joel Embiid, but convince Joel Embiid to stop being a big giant baby. Like, the thing is, if they can just get Joel Embiid to actually play a complete season, they will win a championship. But the problem is they can't convince Joel Embiid to play a full season. Though I will say that the first 3 games of the season, the team's been looking pretty fucking good. Here, hold on. Here. I think I need to do this one again.
Both scream defect me. The creamiest, streamiest, soft ice cream. It comes from Mr. Softy. Melts in the biggest spot like me. They call me Mr. Softy. My attitude and body language, they both scream defeats. I will blame my teammates whenever we get beat. The wimpiest, teeniest man in sports, they call me Mr. Softy. Don't expect much effort from me, I just won the MVP. SOFEE, Mr. Softy. Almost run out of breath, ice cream makes me tired.
Man, I didn't think I'd get to see a hero today.
Who?
What?
Who?
In Charlie's latest video.
The Temple Lung Center is the next.
That's fucked up. No. Did you see the Dwight thing? No. What did he do now? That man always causing problems. Oh, he committed sexual assault. Oh. He raped a man.
Branching out.
He raped 3 men.
Okay. I mean, sure.
Yike. Former 76ers, everybody.
Oh. We must be very proud then, right? Because
yeah, I'm so proud.
Every former Philadelphia player is automatically
Goated.
Yeah.
A great representation of the city.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that the real problem here, Brosum, and the reason that everybody wanted James Harden gone is, one, he completely fucking gave up at the end of the season last year in the biggest spot in the playoffs when it was still winnable, right? But the problem is he gave up, and then you immediately watched Joel Embiid see that he gave up and just gave up too. Like, he just followed suit because Joel Embiid is not a leader, he's a follower. And James Harden was supposed to be the leader on that team. And he just wasn't. He was a total big baby drama queen. It wasn't enough that they gave him like a fucking supermax contract deal. They had to suck his dick too 5 times. Yeah, I really wanted Damian Lillard, but I think that that just wasn't in the cards from what I can tell. Like, that was wishing for something that just wasn't going to happen. However, Maxey is looking like a fucking wiener, man. I love him, man. Dude, Maxey's really showing off this season. And not only that, but he has the attitude of a class act. Like, yeah. Sure, Damian Lillard is like... I would take Damian Lillard over Maxey right now, probably. But I think in the long term, Maxi's going to be way more important. Did you see Wembanyama? Oh, God, what did he do now? I only hear the announcers and the commentators talk about him fucking constantly. I'm sick and fucking tired of hearing the name Wembanyama. I'm tired of it.
Why is that?
Because they just say it over and over again. They suck his fucking balls.
Oh, like Mahomes.
Yeah, it's like a Chris Collinsworth situation. The
I
announcers can't keep him out of the mouth. He's a prospect. Yeah, and I'm tired of him. But I'll tell you what, Maxey, I'm into Maxey. I think he's kind of the future of the Sixers, I think. Like honestly, if you're going to put the reset button on the team, just keep Maxey. That's the only player that I would say is untouchable right now. I would rather have Maxey than Embiid. It would absolutely lower my chances of having a championship game. 100%. No question. However, I could at least say that I enjoy watching the team that is on the screen. And if they do get into the playoffs, I know that they will try. Which is not something that I can say about the Joel Embiid character. He is just such a fucking wiener, man. What?
CBS Miami released this clip. They sent a reporter over to Frankfurt, obviously because of like the Dolphins being there,
Game's
and
coming
like
up.
they're interviewing some people, and all of these Germans are like, "Oh yeah, I'm a big New England fan, big Patriots fan," and I'm
Yeah, that
just
sounds
like,
about right.
"Oh come on, give us some love."
Well, for some reason in England, they really like the Falcons. And I don't get that at all. And I've heard that the Mexico City games, I've heard that they really like the Jaguars.
I mean, at least that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought it was quite strange that they're like, "Oh, the Dolphins have a day off in Frankfurt today, on October," and it's like, why are they in Germany so early? And then it's like, well, obviously they would be playing their warm-up games in Germany, like the practices.
Wait, you made that? How did you make it? Is it AI generated? Oh. Dude, Mike McDaniels, a reporter, was talking to him today. They were explaining to him that there was this little kid who went viral because he was Mike McDaniels for Halloween. And Mike McDaniel was like, "What do you mean a kid dressed up as me for Halloween?" What are you talking about?
Oh, here we go.
Use different images and add this person in the scene. Oh, okay, got you.
Tom, I found a video for you.
Okay. Make it quick and give it to me.
I did.
Is it going to be Mr. Softy, the MVP?
No.
He melts when he's in the biggest spot. That's why they call him
is.
Mr. Softy?
It is an NBA video.
Oh, great. Oh, yay. Great. Wembanyama does it again.
What you are about to witness is Victor Wembanyama's first
He's
win
huge.
ever in an NBA game. And there is a lot of lessons we learned from this win. Some of them rhyme with the saying,
everybody
"Ice in
knows,
his
he's
veins,"
gigantic.
But that will have to wait for later. Now, if I told you that Victor can legitimately guard 2 through 5, you'd probably think I was crazy. But the tape says otherwise. Here, Victor gets switched on to Jalen Green, who is playing the 2. First, the Spurs do a good job of...
Man, fuck you. Why don't the Sixers have Wembanyama? I'm angry. Can we trade Embiid for him? I think him and Maxie could be a team. Get it in there. He'd win every fucking tip-off. Trust me, Brosum. I'm aware. And we actually, in the James Harden trade, we actually gave up more draft picks. We gave up draft picks to get rid of that guy. And pick up like 5 goofballs. I know you meant to say Lamau, but you're right. It is Lamo. Ugh. Fuck you. What do you mean? Oh yeah, did you hear what happened with the Real Housewives star?
You asking me?
I'm asking everybody. But I'm assuming no.
No.
She just started using a bunch of racial slurs and saying really, really negative shit about black people behind the scenes. She referred to them as a group as the blacks at one point. She was talking about Israel in a very sus way. And she said that it was okay for her to talk about it like that because at one point her college roommate who's Jewish called her a shysta.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that cracked out of the skull bone?
It's something.
And her one of her like hairdressers or producers or something is black, and she just said that it was okay for her to use the N-word because shysta was like the N-word for her, so she's allowed to say it now. She of course claims that this never happened, so I mean it's entirely possible people are just making shit up to get headlines, but come on, dude. Come on, man. You really think all of these people are lying on your name? I don't think so. But yeah, I think that's we're gonna end stream here now. It was a good night. And tomorrow we're gonna be doing more Alan Wake. I'm excited to do more Alan Wake. And yeah. Have a nice night. Remember that I love each and every single one of yous. And also, if for some strange reason you forgot to push the follow button, now's a great time to go ahead and hit it. I always appreciate it, and I know that you're going to enjoy being a part of this community. Just come check out some more Alan Wake 2 tomorrow. I'm enjoying the game pretty thoroughly so far, so I think I'm going to stick with it for quite some time. And have a nice night. Remember, I love all of yous, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.